All right, we are live. See if this works on my Facebook. See if anyone is popping up here on the stream. So one share. One share. On my face. Let me see here. Got that Facebook going on. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. If anyone is able to hear me, let me know. Let's see here. Got that going on. That. All right. So today we are here for the White Pill Conservative Talk, talking about what's going on for tomorrow. And so I'm excited to talk about the show. My glasses are very much glaring at the screen. Okay, got it. That's why I'm practicing right now. If anyone... Well, the Wi-Fi is good. Anyhow, if anyone can hear me, let me know. We don't have many viewers right now, but right now we're here talking about tomorrow's show, and we're going to be talking about what it's going to be all about. So we have here, let me see if I can add any exit mute. Virtual background. That's interesting. Recording, hotkeys. All right. Oh, there's that. And, oh, there's background music too. That's cool. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Testing. Ooh, you got music. Can you hear me?
I just tried this a new feature on here. I never did this
I
before.
like that. I like the little music. I like it. What is it?
It's a background music on here. I don't know if you can see it from your end.
I can't see it. I could hear it. I like it.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go check out.
So you have options to for background music. That's awesome.
Yeah. Anyways, how are you today? Can you hear me?
Great. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
I think it's better if I have these on. I noticed when I've been on with the boys, Julius and Nick, at on their podcast, it just seems to help to have these on. So I'm just gonna It's not
So
even
right
gonna mess
now
with
we're
that.
trying
So
to. Sorry, go ahead. It's
it's all good.
all good. How's your day going?
It's going. It's a Tuesday. I keep forgetting, the whole time change and stuff. Like it's crazy how it gets dark. Hell, it really. You
Yeah,
forget it's you forget what day it is too.
yeah. So today, if anyone is tuning in, I don't know why I'm not getting any viewers today. Maybe it's just the lack of this, the non-lack of the censorship. Anyways, people are um aware that we're doing a test run today. I will let you
Okay.
know about that. Um,
Okay.
hopefully, hopefully people will pop in. So, anyways, today is not the official day for the White Pill Conservative. Tomorrow will
It's a
be.
soft opening.
It's a soft opening for sure, for sure. We want to talk about what's going to happen tomorrow, and I'm really looking forward to it because it's the first time I actually really realized, hey, I want to do something. I want to be able to spread the word about God, and but not only that, spread the good hope to their front lines, to their youth, and talk about how we not only not only the millennials, not only the younger generation, but the mamas and the papa bears and the grassroots, how they can help as well.
Yeah, I love it. When you mentioned that, I was like, yes, yes. Not only are you an answered prayer, of course, I would have. Again, you have all the open doors, so I thank God that you had that, even that thought in your mind, because that's definitely something that I wanted to do. And it's been asked of me, but I don't have the resources. Eventually, one day I will, but for now, I'll be showing up for sure. Like it's where God has me right now, so it's all good. It's all good. I'm not complaining. I'm
Every day is
grateful.
a blessing, as I always say, but
Mhm.
we just gotta like keep on. I usually keep on communicating with God every step of the way, and if something doesn't go right the first try, then just take a step back and
Mhm.
ask God, "What do you want from me?"
Yeah, yeah, for sure. I like the name of it too.
So,
So I wanted to ask more, um, because again, you hear the red pill, the blue pill, and then if you haven't already seen The Matrix, kind of spoiled it for you. But then again, who hasn't seen The Matrix?
oh yeah, for
But
sure.
is that kind of where you got that name?
Um, In a sense, yes, because I've so white pill. Okay, so I heard of okay. If anyone pops in and wants to know more about it, I can provide more information. But when I first saw The Matrix, it was last year. And yes, it had to do with The Matrix in a way, in a sense. Um, it has to do with, and if anyone here hasn't watched The Matrix before, it's pretty much sci-fi story on a basis where it could be our world could be on a plot where we're plugged into technology and when we wake up we're pretty much in this alternate universe where we're controlled by robots. Okay, I won't get any further than that because I know many people are not watching, but I will say this: I love The Matrix. It catches me on off guard and on my toes. So Um, I will also reference the what red pill means. It means to convert someone to know the truth of what's happening in our country.
I love it.
And also, white pilled, white is symbolic to spirit and hope. And so
Purity.
we want to be
Hmm.
able to bring hope to the front lines. And white pilled has nothing to do with race, by the way, folks. It's just
Yeah, that's not one of the first things that popped into my head, which is hilarious. Because nowadays you would think, "Oh my God, you're being racist, Veronica! How dare you?" Here we go. This is the name of your podcast. Like you haven't even started. You're already controversial, little girl. Just saying.
I don't know what am I thinking. But, yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, anyone is invited to be on my show, all walks of life, so not gonna be racist here.
This is
Actually,
definitely going to be interesting for sure because I do appreciate that, being someone who's literally been at the front lines of like protestings in front of Planned Parenthood, and all
Yeah.
the evil mills, and you get to see it for yourself. You get to hear it for yourself, and it's annoying, but it's sad. It's sad, really, to see that these individuals they believe it. They believe that it's okay to murder their baby, and you're trying to find logic. You're trying to find a way to show them love and the love of Jesus, and I'll even go over there and pray for them. So
Right.
I know that I've talked to certain members of the opposition, that I'm just like, I really am not just curious, but I'm intrigued to know what drives them. What is it that they think they just being out here is going to help? Obviously they're not well. And I pray for them, because it's really, if it's the only thing I can do, I'm going to do it. And
Yeah.
I've even, like, I'm not going to shun them simply because they're on that side.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, there's too many that are actually really young and doing things to their own bodies just because they're angry, or because they're sad, or because they're not understood. And it's like, well, that's not really the only option to, but
Right. Right.
giving them a platform. It's happened before in one of our events, where they were clearly, they showed up, opposition showed up, and we were like, if they have something to say, let's give them the mic. Let's see what they have to say.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen? What they're gonna yell and scream. Okay, let them yell and scream, but at least they can't say that we didn't give them a platform.
I agree.
So what happened is, one of the young men from opposition showed up, and he we offered him the mic, and what happened was, he actually, in a nice toned voice where everybody can hear him and understand him, spoke for several minutes. And I'm like, see, was that so hard? Like, you can actually speak in a civil manner to be understood, and really it's all they want is to be heard. That's kind of at the bottom of what this is. So the fact that you're allowing this platform for any walks of life, like, I have to be grateful for that, because that's something that I believe, it should happen more often. It
Yeah.
doesn't, but it's awesome.
That's cool.
But yeah.
We have before I comment on what um you're referring to, I do want to say this. We have one viewer here. Thank you, Larry, for
Oh,
being
cool.
here.
I can't see, so I'm sorry. I'm not trying
No,
to be
no
rude or
worries, no
anything.
worries.
I can't.
I just wanted to say, anyone is welcome on our to view our show. We're welcome of all people, walks of life. So, anyways, welcome, Larry. I'm not sure where you found our stream, but we're happy that you're here.
Yay.
Anyways, moving. I wanted to tell you. I
Hmm.
want to ask you. So that event.
But we're happy that you're sorry.
At least that works.
I really don't like to be dismissive when it comes to comments, and I want to acknowledge everybody that shows up. So
No worries.
I figured out, since I'm on the iPad right now, I can check on my phone and kind of log in and like and all that good stuff.
Wait, Jules, what event was that? Anyways, was it in Beverly Hills?
So I met you in Sacramento.
Okay.
Yeah. So you live up there.
Oh, so
Oops, not
that
trying to.
event. Sorry, go ahead.
No, yeah, but that's the first time I
Oh
recall
my
meeting you, and it was a little bit over a year ago, last year.
So that event was where you said that some gentleman took the mic. It was at that event in Sacramento, right?
Oh, no, it was not at that event. It was what the event I was talking about happened in Santa Monica. But
Okay, that's awesome.
yeah,
I love it.
yeah.
So what I will say this, and I'll touch on an event that happened with a dear friend of mine, and you know what I'm talking about, right? I'll talk about it. It has to do with Sharina, our wonderful Christian
Mm.
patriot friend, and she's such a lovely, she's lovely
She's a
mama bear.
sweetheart.
And I want to mention about what's going on with her daughter, but
Hmm.
I wanted to ask. So first, I think it's great that we have people that on the um the younger generation as well as the millennials, but it's mostly for the Generation Z. They're waking up. So when you give them a
Thank
mic,
God.
I want to tell you this because I heard this from a workshop that I went to with leadership, either with Leadership Institute or it was with one of the organizations I was volunteering with. If most of the time that these people on the younger side, they're part of the riots or part of the ruckus is because they're bored out of their minds. And you just hand them a microphone, they'll be productive. I mean,
I
in a
would
way,
hope
but
so.
no,
You
I mean
know,
in a sense of like, talking to people. So
yeah. I mean, they use all sorts and forms of ways to disrupt an actual conversation.
well, I mean,
So,
let me put it this way. Go ahead.
mhm. No, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, what if, let me put it this way: if we invite people to actually discuss in civil discourse, and maybe that will, in that sense, it will be more productive.
I would like to believe so. I would love to believe so. The only thing is that in our minds, because we're both having a civil discussion, we automatically assume that that other person is going to want to have a civil discussion, which more often than not, they really don't care. And it's happened, and I've seen a whole lot of interviews, or um, I've seen a whole lot of times when people like Julius would
Or,
go he'd go up to them with the microphone just to ask them, and they have nothing to say because either now they're being put on the spotlight, or they just really don't care. They just don't want to share exactly more in depth why it is that they represent, and they're standing there, when it comes to certain places and certain things. Like if you're going to go show up and protest against an event, I'd like to know why.
right,
Why are you here? Like, I'm not telling you to leave. Like, we all know that we have that right to assemble, and they know it as well, so
right,
we're actually, when I talk to them, it's like, look, I'm literally here fighting for the same things you are, basically. Like, you're out here using your voice, and this is our freedom of speech. I'm fighting for your
right.
freedom of speech, really. If you want to be more, blunt, like, I'm here for you to be able to flip us off, because it's freedom of speech, and
Absolutely.
you could do that if you want. It's vulgar and it's unpolite and impolite, to do so. And it shows the maturity level that you're at. But you're free to do whatever you want. I'm just letting you know that I'm here fighting for you to do so. You want to act a fool? Guess what? I'm here fighting for you to act a fool.
I get
I
it.
would love you not to, for you to be a civil person and discuss like an adult. And but that's also on you. So it shows a lot on both sides, whether it sucks that there has to be a side, but I think it has to happen even within our own community and our own side. I'm sorry,
I
but,
get
and
it.
I hate apologizing, but there has to be exposure when it comes to that stuff. Like, I believe that it's okay to expose people that are behaving and acting and living one way and saying another. That's why the term rhinos has showed up.
Right.
And so it's like, well, expose them. If you're not gonna do what you say, then just shut the front door.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, and then there's come to the point where the mainstream media, and I will say this,
Mhm.
there's mainstream media like people. I mean, come join our chat. There's a chat in the YouTube on the down bar. You can just write down your comments and prove me wrong. Just say why. But ABC, MSNBC, CNN, I believe, in my opinion, they um, create the the kind of speech where there's hype and there's emotion, therefore causing people to not
Absolutely
be able to
agree.
have create any dialogue with people whatsoever. The emotion,
Mhm.
I mean, the adrenaline from the
Yes.
hype caused in the news. It creates people like the cognitive dissonance, for example.
Yes.
They're not allowing people to have a way of critically thinking for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And so when people are in that category, watching those types of news stations, those news stations, they're not being led to critically think for themselves.
That
And so
is
you
so
got
true.
stations like Dove Channel, you got Christian channels up there. Those stations are what we need. We need more people that will absolutely provide the pathway to God, so that people are able to see for
Mhm.
themselves what they are missing out on.
Girl, you better preach. 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 Somebody needs to hear this. Shout it out. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I completely agree. Unfortunately, everybody that has a cell phone, for
Yeah,
whatever reason, doesn't use it in the way that I believe it should be used. But then again, everybody's free to do whatever they want.
right.
Imagine if every single person who went to church decided to every day go live and just read a chapter or a verse of the Bible. Imagine what little difference that would make if every single person decided every day, you know what, I'm just going to go live for a minute, for 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes, read this verse and just express the download that I got. Or how about everybody that goes to church just get on the live and you know what, just say, I'm just going to start praying right now. Who needs prayer? Like I've done that. Nobody's shown up and it's okay, you know? But the fact that you're showing up, the fact that you're there and you're allowing to use your platform in ways that you believe that God has told you to use it. Because this is why I think it's important that people need to know that God is going to use what the enemy meant for evil and turn it for good. Because technology is supposed to be a good thing. That's what they're called, smartphones. Just use it in a very intelligent way. God gave us a brain.
Yep.
He's downloading stuff every day. Holy Spirit is always speaking to you. We just need to listen.
Right.
And let's use it for good. Like
Right.
stop looking into scrolling all day, for things that are just going to fill your mind, when that's exactly the goal of the enemy. The enemy wants to use your mind and soak it up with things that are not of God and say, well, my job is done. They wasted all day scrolling. Not once did they decide to pray. Not once did
Right.
they decide to read the Bible. The goal is to take us away from God, because he knows that we are God's creatures and God's children. So,
Right. I
yep.
will say this. Let's pivot to our next topic of discussion for today, and this is it's just a snippet. I just don't want to say too much about it because I know we're going to be talking about it on tomorrow's episode of White Pill Conservative. But going back to Sharina, it's really sad what's
Yes.
happening, and I've been praying for her. I'm gonna be praying for her every single day, twice a day for breakfast and dinner.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just me. I mean, I think we should pray nonstop for everyone that's having some an unfortunate event in our country. Everyone's going through something. So let me go through this. Yeah, this.
Yes.
How do I present? Screen layout. Press.
Yeah, try everything, whatever it is that you're looking forward to do and to try in the future podcast. Go ahead and push every button if you want.
All
Yeah,
right,
this is the whole
here.
point of test driving.
All right, let me upload file. I did download it from Twitter. Hold on. I'm on a stream right now. I'll be there in 10 minutes. All right, sorry. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
All right.
Just a
All
little.
right. Oh my gosh. That's okay. I'm not
It's
good
all
at
good. Listen, we've all got roommates, okay? So I know what it's like.
This is really a test stream right now. All right, now I know that my mute button
Mm-hmm.
is on my microphone on a friend of mine that I'm not gonna say bought me. Let me see here.
Yes, and we want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts, because amazing people do amazing things. That's all I'm gonna say.
All right, let me see. I got the JPEG here. Okay, this is Shift 6. Shift 6. No? Oh, there we go. Wait, are you there?
I'm here. Yeah.
Okay. How do you do this?
Is there a share button?
I'm just going to do this. Discard. Okay, I'm just going to present screen. Edit layout? No? Really, people? I am so baffled right now.
It's okay. That's why you're trying it out.
I'm so sorry, people. Okay. Move layer back. Alright. If you're watching this, Alex. Alright, I already said his name.
We love you. That's what we wanted to say. Besitos.
Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, share screen. I'm just gonna do that. Oh.
You're good. This is a test drive. Where's that music? I'm gonna play some music.
Okay.
Like,
Alright, let's do this. Edit layout.
hopefully it's not too loud.
Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, this is from media, that's why. Spotlight. Picture in picture layout.
Savings are here. Beat the rush on.
Okay. Present. Share screen. No.
Oh, okay, yay. Whoa, it's like an infinite.
Okay, let me take that off. Oh my
That
god.
looked wild. Okay.
I mean, I'm trying something new here.
At least it showed up. It's just, it was like an infinite circle of just never ending screens in a screen within a screen.
Yeah, I know. Alright, I'm just gonna Google it. Present. Slides. Wait, how do you do this? Sorry, people. Video. Video file, extra camera. Share screen. Alright. Can you see this? Alright, let me see here. I'm going to present. I'm going to share screen. New tab. There you go. Can you see this? Oh my gosh, yay.
Yes. Whoa. Okay, cool, cool.
Alright,
So you
so
figured it out?
I'm gonna go with trying to find a way to not make it like, okay. Alright. Okay. So I'm just gonna do this. Okay, if you can see this, can you see this?
I can, yes.
Okay, so this is my friend Cheyenne posted this on Instagram. Unfortunately, I'm unable to find out.
It's called, sorry, I'm trying to
Can you
read.
also see me as well?
I can see you and I can see myself. We're at the bottom left corner, both you and I, like next to each other. Our screens are next to each other. Is that how you want it to look like? Because the
Yeah,
screen, everything that you're sharing is taking over the entire screen, which is, I think it's good because it's not, our screens aren't blocking anything right now that you're showing. So that's, I think it's fine.
that's fine.
Yeah.
Let me do this. This is what I
Oh,
wanted.
okay. So now we're on the side.
So basically, this is what I wanted to share. Let me see if I can like make this smaller.
Ooh, okay.
Is this better?
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, I just wanted to share this out in the open. If you're watching us, Sharina, well, you're gonna be watching this later on, so
Yeah.
it's gonna be on the stream. Um, oh my
You're
god,
cutting out. You're
I
cutting
know.
out.
Is it bad?
Yeah, you froze for a little bit, so I
Oh my
wasn't sure if you were
gosh.
talking.
Oh my gosh. Can you hear me? Can you see me?
I can hear you now and I can see you now. Yeah.
Okay, so real quick, Sharina, are you freaking okay? I'm gonna. This Larry guy is kind of like making me a little concerned. He's saying, does having a meal ticket stunt your growth as an adult?
Mm.
Um, should I put him on timeout?
Yeah.
Or I don't know. I don't know. Like, are the Christian nationalists still supporting Israel? That's what he's
I'm
saying.
not. I can't see that, so I don't know.
Oh, that's what he's saying. I don't know what.
Oh,
Oh my gosh. Larry, I'm gonna invite you to civil discourse of dialogue. I don't want to say anything that is going to make us look bad. So I don't know what to say. Um,
you
I'm
don't have to
trying.
say anything.
I'm not. I'm not gonna say anything. If you're gonna start a argument with us, maybe you should, or maybe you're just trying to figure this out. Message us privately, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, going back to this, and then I'm probably gonna go on to another topic and then end the
Hmm.
stream because
Got it.
I need to figure out a way to
Hmm.
try not to invite other people that
Okay.
might appear like they're trollers. Anyways, bye bye. I put on timeout. Sorry. I don't really mean to be rude that way, but it is what it is. This is my first try as a on StreamYard. But anyways, he seems like a nice guy, but still, like you said about people that are trying to figure it out. Getting back on topic, Sharina is a mom that I know lives in Northern California. She is an amazing person and she's an amazing Christian, in my opinion. I knew her from the 2 years ago, no, last year, and it was at the Capitol. But long story
Mm.
short, she is dealing with a situation of right now that requires prayer. It requires a lot of prayer.
Yes.
Her daughter, Caitlin Pace, sorry, I want to make sure I get it right. She has been missing since last Saturday, November 11th, and in Tulsa, Oklahoma. She was last seen at the Laureate Hospital in Tulsa, Oklahoma. If anyone happens to be watching this stream on Twitter, on YouTube, on Facebook, even though it's caused a lot of censorship,
Hmm.
please
Agree.
share this video and see if anyone here knows where
Yes.
she is.
Yes.
Because we need to spread the word about Caitlin no matter what.
Hmm.
And so we don't know where she is at right now. And should I share the picture as well? From
I would.
what we
It's up
okay,
to you.
let me see this. Let me do this. So this is the flyer.
Okay.
If anyone wants to screenshot that.
I'm gonna have to. I'll just rewatch.
Okay. Okay. And then I'm just going. Sorry for guys for seeing this. Oh my gosh, that's a big picture. I'm gonna do this. All right. Well,
There's me.
I'm sorry,
Oh, you're breaking up
guys.
again.
I know.
If you're saying something, I can't really hear you.
Are you there?
I can hear you now. Yes.
Can you see me? Can you hear me?
Yes. I see the
Okay.
image as well. Hmm.
Okay. So I'm gonna scroll in.
So, question, because this is something I wanted to ask her. That number there, is that Sharina's number? Is that um, the detective's number or the police? Do you know?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm trying to zoom in on this one right
Yeah.
here. So I just sorry.
It's
I don't
okay.
know why this is not. I want to see something else. This is what I wanted to share actually. This is perfect. So this
There
is
it
the
is.
maybe I should have done this in the beginning. So this is oh my gosh.
Whoa. Whoa,
Sorry.
that was weird.
That was weird. No, this is a guy that we found on Facebook. And he goes by Damon King, and we don't know if
Looks sus
if
to
he has to
me.
do with the. Okay, what is your opinion on this?
He looks
Because
sus.
I'm mind boggled.
I don't know how old she is. The thing is that she
She's
probably didn't have any business
she's
talking
in
to
her
this
mid
man.
20s. She's in her mid 20s. I just thought I'd clarify,
Okay.
but it
Yeah.
just seems kind of weird. We don't know if he's a pedophile.
Yeah. There's a lot of very suspicious individuals that are crossing our southern border as we speak. And he looks to fit the type. Not trying to judge people. Then again,
We don't know
when something like this happens, like literally you have to look under every rock. Just straight up. Straight up. It's not because we're judging, it's not because, we're conspiracy theorists or anything like that. But there is such thing as evil in this world, and there's a lot of stuff happening with trafficking and things like that. Sexual exploitation is very real. Obviously, we've all been aware about it, thanks to certain movies that have been exposing such evil. And, hopefully this is not one of those cases. But then again, it's just, we just gotta keep praying that she is safe and for a safe return. And
Yeah.
and I'm praying for Sharina because I love her. She is an amazing person, and I met her last year. I met her at Linda's.
Yeah.
But even prior to actually meeting her face to face, we had become friends on Facebook on my old account because I don't have that account anymore. Thanks, Facebook. Thank you, Marky.
Right.
Prick.
Right.
So, but at least, I thank God that, we still have that connection. So we have a lot of things in common, her and I. So we've cried it out. And so I can't wait to hear from her. The strength that she has, I need this much of it because don't even want to go there right now. Like, I am not, heads will roll pretty much. If anything like this happened to me, no, I
Well,
would be undone.
I'll get back to that though. But this guy. So if anyone, so he goes by Damon King. If you know, I would just
Yes.
track him down. Best of my ability, and
And
but
share. Just as
and share.
if you don't want to do anything, if you don't want to look into it or anything, that's fine. But please, just sharing, it will hurt nobody and it will help everything. So
Because Sharina is looking for her daughter. It's been since Saturday. She's not sure where her daughter is. So we're gonna do the best that we can. We're gonna pray. We're gonna
mhm.
investigate. We're gonna do our best as um, God's children, I guess. We're gonna
Yeah,
do our best.
yeah,
Anyways, I'm gonna close this. It's kind of weird picture mugshot anyway. So
I know.
how do I?
He does look like a creep. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you're not. I don't like apologizing, but listen, unless you show up, and you know what? Hey, if you're watching this, please comment. Please say, hey, that's me, by the way. And no, I'm not a creep. And I will apologize to your face. Otherwise, you look like a creep. Just straight up.
Right, right. So it's been 41 minutes. So let me see. Just gonna look on my Twitter right now to see what's going on. I'm really baffled because I would have assumed that my
Oh no.
microphone. You can still hear me, right?
Okay, I can hear you now.
You can still. That's weird. Maybe I just have. What is that sound?
Oh,
That's weird.
it's stupid school across the street. I'm sorry. It's lame.
It's all good.
It
Um,
it sounds these alarms off every now and then. I've already like zoned it out, so I didn't even hear it until you
okay,
pointed it out.
it's okay. So can you hear me now after I do?
Yes. No,
Okay,
can't hear
maybe I
you.
just have to do that on the StreamYard. It's
What's
weird.
that? The mute?
StreamYard. There's a mute button on the bottom here. Okay, I'm just gonna look at my YouTube real quick. Remind me.
Okay.
View deleted message. I'm just trying to figure this out. Yeah, this Larry guy only has 5 subscribers. I feel sorry for him. I wish that he would just open himself
He
like
was just trolling, maybe. I don't
maybe.
know. I mean, you never know somebody's, intentions, but then
Anyway,
again, we need to.
be more
I
open-minded.
don't want to be like, oh my God, be careful what you say, but do be careful because I don't have that list of things that will flag you, and I don't want your stuff to be censored. Like, but then again, you know,
It is what it is.
I think it's better to just go at it and not be afraid because we're supposed to be out there. We're supposed to be exposing the darkness, and that's what we're gonna do. And I know that if we're doing God's work, God's already pretty much preordained it to where He's gonna protect us. He's gonna send His angels
Right,
before us, and we're already covered. We need to go and step into this like with that mentality and that
right,
belief that because once you have fear, then everything's down the drain. So
right.
fear not. That's why the
You're
Bible
not.
says, fear not 365 times,
And
because we need to remind ourselves daily to fear not. So,
Second Timothy, um, Second Timothy, I forget which verse it was, but it did say, "For we were not, we did not have, well, God did not create us with the spirit of fear, but of
mm-hmm,
love, power, and a sound mind."
mm-hmm, yeah.
I suppose I kind of butchered it, but that's been my favorite Bible verse next to Philippians 4:13.
Oh, I love that. Yeah.
And Philippians 4:13 and is I'm testing myself.
Good.
I can
Because I
go
don't know addresses. I know that's in the Bible.
um
I literally have to use my Bible app and search it because the address, I'm bad with addresses, but I will
I
look that
can,
up.
well, I can do all things through Christ that gives me strength. That was it.
There you go. Yes. Yes. Good, good, good. You remembered.
I remember because I took a Bible study last year at Destiny Christian Church, and fantastic church in my opinion because it's like in one of the churches, and it's a church that I got baptized at, by the way, taught us how to
I
get.
wish I would have been there. Yeah.
So we had a Bible study last year, a women's Bible study, and we learned so many Bible verses, but most of them was Philippians 4:13 and Second Timothy something something. I gotta look it back. If anyone's watching on the stream, let me know, fill me in. If it, I probably will remember after the fact, but it's just we learn certain Bible verses. We are able to teach people the way of the and the truth of life. So teach them the light.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna head out now, but it was really nice
Sounds
chatting
good.
with you, and
Yeah.
I'm very sorry that certain people are not as open-minded, but it is what it
Well,
is.
now you know what it's like to have your own channel and to obviously you're not this isn't the first time you've blocked people because of another gig that you have going on. So you've had experience in that and you know what? By all means, this is your channel. You do whatever you want. That's why we're test driving it. So I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, appreciate
Hopefully
you,
it was a
Larry.
dude. Hopefully it was a
Ab-
dude. His name was Larry.
Hopefully, hopefully.
But I appreciate him for showing up and acting like a fool so that you can, uh, do what you do. And this was a test. This was a legit test run. So thank you, Larry.
Yeah, you build us up, so appreciate you, Larry. We appreciate you.
thanks for helping us out.
All right.
That was
Anyways,
amazing.
yeah, no, as Ben Burkwall, my buddy, who now
I
lives in
love
Arkansas,
Ben.
God bless him so much. He's having another
He's
girl.
having a third girl.
So no,
Like
he was
I was rooting for Ben Jr. I was rooting for Ben Jr. Okay. Listen, I have 4 kids. At my 4th ultrasound, I was like, I'm good if I have a 4th boy. I am so good. I don't even have to spend that much money. Kids can, borrow each other's clothes. And then they came back with it's a girl. I'm like, you're gonna have to go back there and
all
check
I
it
was
one
gonna
more
say is
time.
when we were living in when he was living in California, we go to freedom rallies in 2019 over in Fresno. Every time we approach a bystander that was negative, he was like, "God bless you, God bless
Yeah,
you. Trump is
yeah,
your
I
president."
love it. You know what? I love it because you're not saying anything vulgar. You're not saying anything that's not nice. Like,
Yeah,
we're literally expressing the love of Jesus, and
right.
that in itself is a trigger. It's like mind blowing. And that's why I love him. I follow him. And yes, by all means, Ben, congratulations. Congratulations. Can't wait to hear the name that you guys have chosen. And I'm rooting for a boy, okay? I'm rooting for Ben Jr.
Even though it was pink, even though he did the gender reveal.
I know. No, I'm saying you need to try again. That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm rooting for going forth and multiplying because that's exactly what the enemy doesn't want. That's why California is literally opening its arms for
Yeah.
anybody who wants to murder a child to come hither. And it's like, no, we need to
By the way,
multiply.
we are from California, folks, so
Yeah.
we are definitely strong, independent women, and we don't take handouts.
But not in the feminist kind of way. Like,
Yeah.
not like that.
Oh
No.
no, no, the other one for sure.
In the godly way. Okay. Okay.
Oh
Get that
yeah, praise
straight.
God. All right, well, I'll talk to you later, girl. We'll do it tomorrow. I'm gonna figure out
Thank
my
you. Thank
time.
you.
Yeah, for
Okay.
sure.
I will see you mañana.
That's tomorrow,
In the real one. The real one.
5:15. Yeah. All
Okay,
right, talk to
awesome.
you later, girl. Bye.
Bye.
How do we do this? All right, so basically, this is just a test run, not the real show. But if anyone wants to tune in tomorrow, 5:15 p.m., I am better because God has made me stronger. And Larry, you're not going to make me um, back down because I am a bigger person because of God. And because I know that you're gonna make me a better person. All right, thank you so much, you guys. If you are watching on the Twitter stream, thank you so much, chat rats, and make sure to watch. I'm gonna promote my guy, because he's one of the media commentators, correspondents. He's my favorite. It's the favorite show that I usually watch Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays. Prime Time with Alex Stein. Primetime Stein on Twitter. Primetime99 on Twitter. Anyways, just doing that because he has helped me out with this show in a sense. But yeah, he gave me an idea to create a podcast. All right, talk to you all later. Thank you for watching. God bless. Bye bye now.